We're getting our groove back, we're getting our groove back. And I'm gonna share that advice with you. Time you've been waiting for the energy to come for that thing you know you need to do. Lists. Getting over imposter syndrome, getting over the excuses. One pivotal moment. I love little higher self nuggets of wisdom like that. This is a proclamation. I am getting my groove back. I feel like the chrysalis stage has gone on too long and we're all just bursting to become the little butterflies that we're meant to become for this season of life. Yeah, I'm just fed up. I'm fed up. I'm taking my own advice and I'm going to share that advice with you. Fundamentally, what getting back into a groove really means is getting back into alignment energetically. For me, it's been a practice. It's not something that happens linearly. It can be very one step forward, two steps back kind of energy, but I feel like we're at a turning point. Maybe it's because it's my birthday this month and Libra season has been good to me energetically. I think your birthday month is your new year. I really needed the supportive energy, guys. This last year and a half has obviously been extremely challenging, and in so many ways I had to put myself aside. It's not like I have that disconnection, but I guess there was just no room for me to explore and enjoy being me. I've adjusted to managing the different challenges and stress in my life and have taught myself to hold it in such a way where I can also make time for myself. So I feel like I've made lots of progress with that as of late and really upholding a devotional practice to me, to worship myself. I was probably using my circumstances over the past while as an excuse for not fully stepping into certain roles, certain, callings, and it's just gotten to the point now where I can't put it off any longer. That has been such a terrifying transition, but something that I think has made me hugely realign with my energy. I think realigning with your energy, it's not about doing more, it's just about slowing down, taking stock, and reconnecting with your natural rhythm, with the things that give you energy, that give your life meaning. And have I been spending the last 2 weeks getting very acquainted with that. It's so deeply uncomfortable, stepping out of your just comfort zone. For example, even just on Instagram and my content in general, I've been wanting to go down a different direction for a really long time, but I just haven't had the balls to do it. I'll be really honest with you. Anytime you change up your content, you're punished for it, Following your intuition and answering that calling, it doesn't always have like a fast result or a positive impact right away, or what you want to see from it right away. Every day I go from being ecstatically excited to what I'm making and creating because it feels a lot truer to me, to also feeling like I know absolutely nothing and I want to crawl into a hole and hide. But here's the thing, I do feel like I'm in the groove. Like when I'm going down this new direction, it makes me it feels aligned, it feels good for my energy. I'm using my energy in the right way, but I'm an instant gratification girl. I don't have a lot of patience in some parts of my life like this, so it can make you feel like you're actually not making progress, which is a lot of what I've been experiencing this week. But on the other end of that, I wake up very optimistic. It's just, you have to be okay with fumbling around and kind of in the dark and just, not failing, but finding where your new homeostasis level is going to be at. The difference is, at the moment, I haven't chickened out. The stage that I'm doing now is further than I've gotten in this journey in the last year plus, maybe even 2-3 years when I really think. I think a lot of that has to do with allowing myself to play and experiment and get to know this new version of myself that's trying to come in, instead of just expecting her to be fully formed and ready to go and packaged. Because that's where you get like disheartened, when there isn't instant gratification or reward necessarily for the risks that you've taken, whether it be personally, career-wise, romantically, whatever. I think to stay stagnant is also a worse fate. It comes to a point where you just have to get over yourself. You just have to give yourself tough love and be like, girl, get over it. It's not that deep, just do the thing, you know? Next tip is you have to reconnect with pleasure. Take your minds out of the gutter. Pleasure in all forms, like playing around with dressing up, making a ritual out of your morning coffee, like whatever it is, but just little moments of blissful reconnection, because pleasure is a portal. I think women always feel guilty about indulging in their little pleasures. I do think I have unlocked a new sort of comfy at-home outfit. You know those outfits where, look, you're working from home, but you want to feel like a human being? I have been making a few purchases, a few considered items that I feel like have been filling that gap in my closet. How you dress does affect how you feel. So I've adorned myself nicely, otherwise plain outfit, but I've popped on a bangle, popped on these cutie earrings, which at first I thought they were a bit much for today. Like they didn't quite go with the outfit. Then I was like, hold on, no. I picked them up because I thought they would bring me joy, because I liked the pattern. I should wear them. So I've got a bit of a hippie ballet outfit going on. It's a color I don't have in my closet and I thought that it would suit me. I'm trying not to wear too much black. I love black on me, but it's a color that really in the daytime swallows you up. It just like, it's a bit of a black hole. It doesn't radiate energy is what I'm trying to say. Does that make any sense? I definitely feel like this would be an easy outfit to have in the weekly rotation. The little quarter length leggings are also H&M. Next tip, I think number 3, while I make my coffee, I have just like a quick homemade honey and cacao, a little healthy antioxidant rich mocha sauce. It's fecking delicious. So I've got a tablespoon of that in there, and combined with my new coffee setup, the most delightful coffees I've ever had in my life. If you're thinking of getting a grinder, just do it. Where was I? Oh yes, decluttering, an energetic declutter and a physical declutter. We kind of started on this in last week's vlog where I did my closet declutter, but this week I need to do a deep house clean. The thing we struggle with most in this house is dust. An unnatural amount of it collects in this house. It's funny though, you always do tend to feel that desire to do a clear out or spring clean or get the dust in all the nook and crannies and the junk drawers when you're trying to move into a new energy. So if you're trying to shift into something more positive, think of it as making space. You're creating room. Okay, tip number 4. I also feel like I should acknowledge the stain. It's just moisturizer. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is call your energy back. Okay, very important. I don't care if you're woo-woo or you're not, it's a very real thing. I'm literally gonna show you the power of it right now in real time. All right, we're gonna close down our eyes, and don't you dare for a second think you're gonna back out because you're here, you're gonna do it. It's only gonna take a few seconds. Just stay with me, trust me. Oh, close your eyes down, take a big deep breath. Imagine your aura sort of opening a little, opening to receive, and repeat after me. I call all my energy back from all people, places, past situations, and dimensions. I call all my energy back into my body, cleansed and refreshed. Take a few deep breaths in, imagining just this white, golden energy pooling back into your body through your heart, just filling your whole body, down your legs, down your arms, down to your fingers, your toes, and just imagine that light filling your entire body up. Congratulations, you just did energy work. I love a cleanse and call back combo. So if you have been feeling in a funk in a while, never underestimate the power of an energy cleanse as well. You can do a 5-minute guided meditation on YouTube. You can just use your mind. You can imagine just going into the ocean. You can go for a swim, a real swim. Or you can even do something like an egg cleanse, like limpia con huevo. I actually found the tutorial I did for that on TikTok recently, so I will leave it in the description if you want to do an egg cleanse. Off topic, but I got these dates. They're absolutely incredible. It says, it got me with the marketing, tastes like caramel. My favorite are zaytun, we love a Palestinian date. But these ones, I will say, maybe the most phenomenal flavor. Like, they actually do have a caramel-like flavor, not just texture. Anyway, stick around because I'm going to be putting into practice a lot of the things that I talked about. As an intro, I sort of already know how my week has gone. I think it's good to see in real time. It's all well and good in me sharing tips here, but I think you'll be able to see yourself more in the clips from my week where I'm actually trying to implement some of this stuff. At the end of the video, I have a really nice card reading for us that I think is very apt for the energy. Like a little mini free energy reading for all of us. The jobs. You know when you just need that home cleanse, and in the spirit of the energy that we're in, I find that tidy home, tidy mind, clean mind. We're 2 days out from my period. I don't know, I feel like I always feel it the few days leading up. Finally sending those paintings off to get framed.
In the morning or in the evening, stretching is very important.
Highly recommend a morning tea light. I got over the block. I feel like this time has been months coming. I'm honestly my own biggest enemy. You've been waiting for that right time. You've been waiting for the energy to come for that thing you know you need to do. Number one, the right time is never going to come. Number two, lists. Then I went through the list of content that I've been wanting to make because I have probably 2 years worth of content written down in a notes app. I took some of them that I felt like would fit in well for October. It's spooky season. You know, I kind of want to share content that feels a little bit, you know, beyond the veil, or, you know, while the veil is thin. I made like 8 pieces of content today that I'm really happy with. Here we are. This is the reason I'm still in social media, because it never feels like you stop learning. It never feels like you're at the top of your game. And for me, I think I enjoy that challenge. It keeps things interesting. Anyway, is there a way now that I can show you my cutesy little outfit? Okay, so this frame isn't quite right, but I've been dying to style this vintage top. I'm still gonna look for more ideas, but for now, I think monochromatic brown. Today, with that texturizing spray I used in my last video, I've kind of been giving myself this 80s bouffant hair power look with these earrings. I'm kind of obsessed. I love channeling characters when I get dressed. This top from Vinted. A long time back, I showed it in the vlog. I thought it was quite unusual. There's around other stories. I will link them if they're still available. These are the ones that I wore for my wedding, but they're just, for a slimline fit trouser, they're such a nice fit. They don't cling on the knee. Soma Studio bag. Catch up while I shake out my rice. The positive part of today was that I am out of a hypnosis session. I'm finding that Fridays are a really nice day to have them. I feel like it's a really nice way to just come down from the whole week and go into the weekend. Just reflecting and integrating the quantum healing sessions. I'm a bit more relaxed when I know who I'm having a session with, or I've met them before. I think it takes like a lot of, I don't know, anxiety off of my mind. Not that I'm like super anxious, but it's just like meeting someone new for the first time, you know. So the person that I had today was actually Vicky Biggs, who was the person that gave me a Reiki and sort of physical massage when I was in London. So if you want to know more about that, you can go back to the London vlogs. But yes, we did sort of an energy exchange, which is always so fun. And I like doing them with other practitioners because I just know as one myself, those types of personalities are rarely the ones that get to be held and supported. I think any healer generally gives a lot more than sometimes they receive. Yes, such a lovely session. I've definitely come so far as a practitioner. Like, I'm quite happy where I'm at. There's always more to learn, but I'm way more confident now. Like, I think we're 2+ years in. Loving how the remote sessions are going. I know when I said I started, I was very against them, but now I'm so for this. Today's session was 5 hours long, but I have no complaints because it's lovely work to be doing. My stamina is high. The vitamin C that I take during sessions as well has really helped with my energy level. I try to keep my toes dipped into it with 2 or 3 sessions a month, but I think just with my bandwidth, I can't really do much more than that. I don't know if I want to. I think if it was something I was doing all the time, maybe I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I feel like every session that I do, there's always, I mean, sometimes there's multiple nuggets of wisdom, but usually there's like one pivotal moment that I think is so helpful for the collective and just like a really great reminder. So this is today's one, and I've saved it to my hypnosis highlight on Instagram, so if you want to find it, you can find it there. But I asked, what is her purpose in this lifetime? And as a healer, of course, she said to help heal the world. And when I heard the world, I was like, whoa, that's kind of a burden that I think a lot of healers do carry, is you can feel very helpless with the things that are going on in the world. It almost feels like a depressing weight to carry. There's just so much suffering in the world. You nearly take it as your cross to bear to solve it all, but it's just impossible. So I said, that feels like a very daunting task. How would you break it down for the average person on taking on that challenge without feeling overwhelmed? And she said, number 1, see how you can be useful every day. Give more than you take, be kind, spread love rather than hate, bring together community, and celebrate others. I love little higher self nuggets of wisdom like that, because yes, they echo the sentiments of who this person is as a person in their everyday life, but when you go into hypnosis with the higher self, everything is so pure in nature and distilled down to its most essential, powerful form. Like, everyone's higher self is a goddamn poet, and I'm so here for it. It's like sitting in session with everyone's inner Carol Jung. Anyway, I'm having salmon rice boat for dinner. Oh, let me bring this into the light. My husband did amazing. Like a crispy, sweet, glazed, chunky salmon called laugam, tossed on the broth. Then we got like a vinegary, gingery dressing on this carrot salad. I'm so excited to eat that. Makeup is off. No better feeling than washing the day away. One of my favorite t-shirts, this David Hockney one. One thing about me, gals, I love to hit up a museum gift shop. They always have t-shirts there. The Tate Museum in London does the best ones, and they're always online. This has turned into a real overcoming obstacles, getting shit done, getting over imposter syndrome, getting over the excuses type of day, type of vlog. One thing I didn't share earlier, but I was just putting them away, and I find that sometimes, a lot of the times actually, when I'm going through something, it's because you guys are going through it too. I pulled 2 conscious clarity cards, and they're cards that, well, this one, the blue aura card, is a card I've never ever pulled. And I also pulled the sovereign. And I kind of got a notion to put them up on the mirror that's at the top of the stairs, so that like anytime I was doing my checkups, they would be kind of there. They were so accurate for the energy that I was trying to embody, which was a lot of modern mystic energy, which is a role I find really easy to step into at my events. Trying to be the modern mystic version of myself online has been very challenging. So I'm going to read them to you as a little joint reading in case you've been feeling this energy. I feel like there's always something that you can take away from these. The sovereign is assured and fair, a natural leader, teacher, and provider. The sovereign energy reminds us that you are the best leader of your life. Exude confidence and establish a solid foundation for your ambitions and how you prefer things to be going forward. Emotionally too, very important. Organize your strengths, focused on strategic planning, and it will guide you to stability and success in your endeavors. Blue aura is a throat chakra card, so it's about communication and truth. It says, embody truth in all that you do. Now is the time to share your authentic voice and presence with the world. It's never too late to align with the truth of who you really are and who you wish to become, even when that feels like a challenge. Some exercises that I recommended to help open up the throat chakra, and also some crystal recommendations as well. The affirmation that I put at the end, which is a really nice kind of difference with the aura cards, is there's a little affirmation at the bottom of them. Do the affirmation together in real time. So close your eyes and repeat after me if you'd like. I express my truth with kindness and love. My honesty attracts more honesty. I express my truth with kindness and love. My honesty attracts more honesty. every day. They're accurate AF. Big up Conscious Clarity. If you want to try my deck, leave the link in the descriptions below. But for now, I'll rejoin these cards with the other ones. Shout out to our dear sponsors, Squarespace, who let me do what I do and do what I love. If this is the year that you need a website and perhaps do a little more of what you love, then I would highly recommend checking them out. If you're in need of a website of any kind, Squarespace is your all-in-one platform. Their templates have always been easy, beautiful, and professional to use and update with your own content, but now you can create a website even quicker with the help of AI. Squarespace has design intelligence to help you create a website with just a few prompts. So whether that's a e-portfolio, a website for taking appointments, a blog, or just somewhere someone can find you or your services, Squarespace really do have you covered. So don't take my word for it. As always, all of my audience get a no strings attached 2-week free trial to just go on, play around, see how you feel about it. You can get that using the link in the description or just typing in squarespace.com/Tarmar. And if you do like your website and you want to push it live, you'll always get 10% off all future billing with code TARMAR. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, maybe drop a comment. I'd love to know how you're feeling this week, maybe how you felt about the video, and of course hit that big red subscribe, and I will see you next time.